Hi, my beautiful humans. Welcome back. So my name is Magda. I'm an intimacy coach and the founder of the School of Intimacy. Welcome to my channel, the best place, in my opinion, to get all the tips and insights to enjoy the most fulfilling, intimate life. So in this video, let's answer the question, are spiritual men better lovers in bed? I'm probably biased, but I would say the short answer is yes. Yes, they are. And here is why. So people who are into spirituality, they are into personal growth and they are doing work on themselves. And this is just basically something that is impacting you as a lover, because that allows men to be more aware of how their behavior impacts their partner, all the places where you may be projecting, where you may be pulling away. You know, we all have defense mechanism and we all engage in behaviors that can be very painful to our partner because we're trying to protect ourselves from getting hurt. So if you do any type of work on yourself, you become more aware of these patterns, you can change them, and that of course makes your partner feel more seen, more loved, safer, validated, and all of this totally translates into the quality of your sex life. So if you can help your woman feel safe, she's gonna drop deeper and of course will have a better experience. That of course opens you as well, like it opens a man for more intimacy. So it's like, it goes both ways. Like it's better sex for a woman and a man if he is spiritual, if he is doing work on himself. But the part that I would say for me makes the biggest difference is that people who explore spirituality, and again, by spirituality we can mean a lot of things, you know, like Tantra is a form of spirituality, but the most important thing for me is that in spirituality you work with your energy. So there's the recognition that you don't just have a physical body, but you also have energy body. That is something that goes beyond the physical material experience. And I will tell you, as a woman who have been with tantric, spiritual men and non-spiritual men, it makes massive difference. As long as you're not aware of energy and you don't perceive it, you're gonna focus solely on the physical sensations, which of course means thrusting, penetration, ejaculation. And first of all, that's a limited experience for a man because your sexuality is so much more than that. And it really doesn't feel good to a woman. Like quite honestly, like just sex that's just about that feels so mechanical and it can actually feel bad. Like even if she has an orgasm, I don't care. Still she will feel bad after it because it's lacking the deeper connection. So to experience true intimacy, you have to be able to connect through your heart. You have to be able to open your energy body and receive your partner's energy body and like allow your energy bodies to have sex just like your physical bodies have. But in order to experience that, you have to believe there is energy and you have to be able to sense it. And again, it takes some spiritual practices to get there. Most people don't feel it. And so most people only experience physical sex. So there's a huge benefit, huge impact on your sex life once you start opening your energy body. And this is very true, especially for the heart, because a lot of men, their heart is quite closed. They don't know how to open it. And unless you do practices actually on opening your heart, you're missing out on connecting deeply and intimately to your partner. And that's like the most beautiful aspect of it all. Like, you know, sure, there's physical pleasure, but really the most beautiful aspect of lovemaking is that deep intimacy. And unless you have some form of spiritual practice, you're actually not able to experience it to the same depth. Now, I will say there's one downside to it, and I guess it just comes down to how we want to define spiritual. But depending on what spiritual path someone may follow or what, because like when I say spiritual, I don't mean religious. I mean someone who's practicing, you know, working with the spirit, with the divine, with the energies of the universe. But even within that, there are some more ascetic practices, and even in some shamanic traditions, sex is still sort of considered like a bad thing. So if someone like has this type of beliefs that thinks that sex is not spiritual, that sex is bad, then this would be like the downside. But I think in most cases, like these days, if someone is spiritual and they work with energy, there's a lot of respect for the sexual energy, and I think this is really good. But still, what I'm seeing also in tantric communities is there's type of sex that's considered good and type of sex that's considered bad. The good sex is the tantric sex, the slow sex, and something that's rough and maybe quicker and more animalistic would be considered like not conscious. And it's not really true. If you go deeper into tantric teachings, you will realize that all of these are just different expressions of sexual energy, and we welcome it all. But some people may not be aware of this, and I do see in spiritual communities a lot of this, like, you know, judgment of this is conscious and spiritual and this is not. So if you end up having a partner, or if you are one of these partners who has this type of mindset, this can actually limit your experiences in the bedroom. Again, if you go deeper, and it's something that I teach, I talk about these sexuality types, and I explain the more intense sexuality is just linked to different chakras in your body, but it is spiritual, it is sacred and conscious. But like that maybe would be one downside. But all in all, quite honestly, I think for a man going into like having his own spiritual path, going into these teachings, like it's gonna massively improve your sex life, massively improve your intimate life for your partner and for yourself. And of course, once you start working with energy, that's when men, you know, get to experience full body orgasm and multiple orgasms as well. And I think this is quite exciting and interesting. But again, this is only available when you take this one step from physical sex into the spiritual sex, into the energy sex. It's only available once you start engaging these more subtle parts of your being. So yeah, like I said, I am biased, but based on my experience and honestly a lot of people that I talk to, I totally believe that spiritual men have better sex and are better lovers for their partners. I'm curious what you think about this, if you agreed. So let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please give it a like. If you would like to watch more videos and know when the next video is coming out, please make sure to subscribe. Click the little bell icon. This way you will be notified when there is a new video. And one last thing, if you want to connect even more, I would love to see you on my Instagram. I post daily. I love connecting with people over there, and it would be an absolute joy to see you there as well. Thank you so much, and it's my invitation for you to explore spirituality in your unique